Today I'm going to recap the All England Championships 2024. If you're into any strength training, powerlifting and just a laugh, subscribe, press the notification bell, let's get to it. It was my third national competition. My first national competition was in March 2023. It was the IPF British Championships. I came 11th out of 20, which was not too bad. My second national competition was around August 23, and I won first out of around 9-10 of them, I think. Don't quote me on it. Before that, I did actually do a few smaller comps leading up to it, and also a comp a few months before the British to qualify. Yeah, it was a bit of a mixture of stuff over the last 6 years I've been competing. So yeah, only last year I literally had the courage to and the confidence to sign up for my first national, and ever since it's been great. So this time I got second place out of around 11 people. Anne, who won first, she absolutely smashed it and she totally deserves the English title. She got around 400 kilo total in the under 57 kilo category, which I was in. Yeah, Anne, who won first, she absolutely smashed it and she totally deserves the English title. She got around 400 kilo total in the under 57 kilo category, which I was in. She weighed in at 55 kilos, which was impressive. I did compete with a lot of strong women, well, especially Anne, she's insane. Myself, I came second with 372.5 kilo total at 56 kilo body weight, which was lower body weight than I wanted to, which leads to my main mistake of the comp, which I'll explain in a minute. If my performance was on point, Anne would have definitely beat me. But it's not really about winning all the time, of course. It was nice to get on the podium, and yeah, it was great. I've been competing in the under 57 category for quite some time now, and over the last year I debated on moving up a weight class to the under 63 category, but for one last time I wanted to compete in the under 57s, so I decided to cut a little bit of weight. 3 kilos is not too bad, so yeah, I did that one. Next year I do intend to come back as a higher weight category, which is a whole different subject and everything, so if anyone wants to hear about that, I'll do a weight class video if anyone wants to know. A few months ago, around March I think it was, I managed to cut, was it 3 kilos down to get to my weight class, 56.60 kilos, which was okay. I maintained it for the rest of my prep. My prep went fine, it was great, and but my mistake happened the day before the comp. I got to the hotel and booked in and everything. I drank a bit extra that day because I knew the hotel was going to be hot or warm. They usually are in my experience. I found a quite quiet hotel, but I knew it might still be quite warm, so in case I sweated it out. But my mistake was I didn't eat enough carbs, and yeah, no matter what, at night I couldn't turn the aircon on very well, and it was still hot, and yeah, I would say I sweated quite a bit. It sounds gross, of course, which led to the next morning where I weighed myself at 56.3 kilos. My scales are usually over the competition scales, so I knew I was lower than that. So when I got to weigh in, it was definitely I dropped to 56 kilos, so I lost a little bit of water weight overnight, and also I was dehydrated. It was insane. I felt rubbish. But after I got some electrolytes in and a bit of pre-workout and some food, I still felt a bit ropey and rubbish, but I just went ahead and went for warm-up, see how I felt. I warmed up pretty well. My last warm-up was 117. I wanted to open at 122.5 kilos, which was pretty light. I just made sure that it was easy enough weight to just get everything right, depth, everything. So yeah, that went a bit heavier than I thought, apart from the dehydration, and the clock was very slow. Yeah, got the timing a little bit wrong for that. So by the time I got up to the platform, I only had 3 minutes rest. So 122 naturally felt a little heavy, but felt even heavier because I was dehydrated and tired, I'll say. But yeah, I did not get enough sleep that night at all. Here's my first attempt, 122.5. Started out pretty light. Okay, considering hardly rested. 3 white lights. But hey, I'll move up a little bit to 125. Yeah, that felt heavier than intended. I easily bomb it through the gym, easily. But yeah, here's my second attempt. Only went up 2.5. Three white lights again. Moved up to 127. That weighed an absolute ton, and yeah, my legs cramped up, my back cramped up. I felt a bit of a mess. Here's my final attempt. 127.5. It felt heavy before I started. That felt so heavy. But 3 white lights. Pretty proud of that. Considering I wanted at least 130 or 132.5 for my last attempt squat. But yeah, I was playing it by ear and I was kind of glad. I still got all white lights for my lifts. And we move on towards bench press. Yeah, I warmed up nicely, felt good. I opened with 62.5, which was light. And the setup was a bit odd. I kept smacking the side of the bench, if you'll see in the video coming up. My first attempt bench. Started pretty light, 62.5. I kept smacking the rack though a bit though, but still 3 white lights. Got to the second attempt bench. That was heavy, but I got it. My second attempt bench at 65.5. Felt really heavy though, but I got it. 3 white lights. So I went up to 67.5 because I had the feeling I wasn't going to get it, but I'll have a go. Yeah, 67.5, didn't want to, no, there you go. 3 red lights. Yeah, I felt pretty rubbish. I felt a bit ill around dinner time, but I started to feel a bit better by the time I got to deadlifts. So I still kept it quite low. My back was a bit crampy, but it seems a bit normal for competition. So I opened with 172.5 and that went well. My deadlift opener, 172.5, went smooth, considering my back felt a bit messed up, but here we go. Pretty easy. 3 white lights. Yeah, that went well. Moved up to 175. Here's my second attempt deadlift. I went up to 175.5. Here we go. Felt heavy, but not. Pretty good. Pretty happy with that. The electrolytes and everything paid off. I had some more with some more pre-workout, and yeah, so by the time I got to third attempt, I did 180. It's not a PB either, but yeah, it was good. Here we go, 180. We're pretty hyped up. Felt a bit more myself at this point. Here we go. Felt easier than I thought. Kind of weaved myself though. Whoops. A bit slow with the lights. Trying to tiptoe off with my wet knickers. 3 white lights. Yeah, it was pretty cool still. At least enough for next time. I could have got more. But with this situation with dehydration, tiredness and everything, I kind of scroll. It was good to bounce back and I was pretty happy with it. So yeah, I do feel like a bad coach in a way, because coaching yourself is different than coaching people, but that shouldn't have happened. Still kicking myself for it to this day. Probably always will. So basically, yeah, there's a lot to improve on, and I've learnt a lot for this comp. Learning and continually learning makes you a good coach, so yeah, I'll keep learning on. And I'm looking forward to the Amateur Powerlifting Union's British Championships. That's from when I film this video, that'll be in less than 2 weeks. So I'll be on the platform on the 20th of July. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. This will be the under 60 kilo category, so no cutting leading up. So I'm currently maintaining 58 kilo body weight and I'm feeling pretty strong, so I'm looking forward to that. And then after that, off season, I'll be hopefully slowly gaining some weight for the under 63 kilo category for the IPF. Can't wait to see how much muscle and strength I can gain in the next several months of the off season. I would like to thank Strength Academy and all the volunteers and the English Powerlifting Association for holding a great comp, and if it weren't for them there won't be a competition at all, so thank you very much. And also I'd like to thank Violet, who handled me the last minute, especially after the day she competed as well, so she probably felt pretty beat up still or mentally tired, so I thank her. So I found it a privilege to compete with such strong ladies, and I hope I see you all at some point in the future. Yeah, that's it. See you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe.